So you want to be in the military? You ain't tough enough!
No! What are you doing? Am I recording? That's spooky.
Give Papa spooky keys.
Before we start today's video, I do have a special announcement a lot of you are going to be excited about. It is a big change in my life. You guys all know Amigo. Yeah, that's right, Amigo. He is my voodoo doll that I carry around to put hexes on people who don't like me. Well, now Amigo has a friend named Oso. Can you guys please comment down below? Hola, Oso. Yeah, I know. I'm a 32-year-old man with stuffed animals. Shut up! I'm speaking! On today's video, we are going to be talking about what the military is actually like, and not from my point of view, but more from your guys' actual perspective. We have a cool page here. This guy actually follows me. I shouldn't say that. We follow each other. I'm not going to try and make it look like, yeah, he follows me. It's like whatever. We actually follow each other, and the page's name is Military Effery. You can read that. You guys know everyone thinks when you join the military you're gonna go straight into combat. You think that right after leaving boot camp you just end up in Iraq with 3 G.I. Joe built guys next to you kicking down doors, which is not what the military is actually like. Let's watch a couple of these videos and you guys will have a better observation of what the military can be like. Paige has 133,000 followers.
Sit down!
I serve!
Stand up!
I serve!
Sit down!
I serve!
Stand up!
I serve!
Sit down!
I serve!
Sit down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You still let's make it!
I serve!
Sit down!
I serve!
Stand up!
I serve!
Sit down!
This, who knows what's going on right now? If you see those blue shirts, those are police shirts. These young men and women are in the pulley program for the United States Marine Corps. Pulley means, what does it mean? Oh, you're in the DEP program. Yeah! DEP program means delayed entry program. That means you're waiting to go off to boot camp. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb?
That's something that you'd see in high school. I mean, that's not like anything new to you guys. I'm not going to try and over-explain that. I can tell you that typically you're not supposed to be sleeping during your workday. This is their actual workday. Even though they're sitting down and waiting, this is work. This may be Navy, some kind of schooling for the Navy. These guys are all relatively young. You can tell by the males' haircuts that they're not dirty and nasty and long. That's how you'll know that a Navy sailor has not been in for too long, because they still have a nice haircut. I said it! The Marines are notorious for being super by the standards, whereas the other branches are a little bit more lax. These guys actually look closer to how Marines would act and dress based on that. You said the haircut. That's not too bad.
Here, Edgar.
That's so disgusting.
Come on, man. If you haven't ever licked that thing, you haven't lived. I do that each night before bed to make sure I'm still tough. Marines! This is a super normal practice. These guys are probably in SOI, which stands for School of Infantry, which hosts people who are going to be infantry or non-infantry, where you do your infantry training regardless. So that is ITB, Infantry Training Battalion, or MCT, Marine Combat Training. You can tell these guys are relatively young. You can look at their hair and you can see that they're super new. They probably just got out of boot camp within the last 2 or 3 months. On the caption here, this is glorious. If he's watching, shout out to Military Effery. $10 is $10. That's a super common thing where we're sitting around all day and guys will just be like, hey, I'll give you $10 if you do this, or I'll give you $20 if you do that. That's a very common thing to see. This is a cool video. So I might do a whole video on this guy, explaining this guy, because there's certain figures in the Marine Corps on social media who I feel like need their stories documented. Is that something I could do? Leave a comment down below. Because they're people on social media who got popular while they were in the military and stayed popular after, and kind of used the military as their niche to be popular after. You can tell by the ribbons on his chest and the rank on his arm. That's a corporal's rank. That's an E4 in the military. And those ribbons that he has on his chest, about 3-ish, I think it's about 3 ribbons. That means, and nothing on the guy, you know, it's a different Marine Corps. It's a different time than when I was in. He's obviously non-infantry. He accomplished what he set out to accomplish by picking his job as non-infantry. He's walking by some gym and just did a deadlift, 1 or 2 deadlifts. A lot of people like to hate on this guy, and that's why I think I want to make a full YouTube video on him, because I like for people to know like those certain military figures of why they're famous, what happened to them after. That's a stereotypical. Yeah, I mean, there's that guy everywhere you go. You're gonna find that guy in the gym. You're gonna find that guy in the Marines too. He's doing standing bicep curls with his flak jacket in, and he's obviously recording himself, looking at the pump, looking at the form. I don't care. He's got his dog tags on. This is somebody you would call like a boot. Somebody who's like new. MySpace! Look at my little pecs! On MySpace. They keep them quiet from jingling on each other. So when you're in Vietnam's and there's Charlie in the trees, they won't hear the little jingle jangles. Yeah, so this guy was one of the posse, the 3 guys, the 3 amigos, who ran, hold on, I know the name, Terminal Boots. So this guy and his 2 friends made a page on, I think it was Facebook back in the day, and it was called Terminal Boots, because boots are like the last guy. They just stayed boots their entire career because they never saw combat. You understand? Am I making sense right now?
John Davis here, and I'll be going live on this channel, Military Fuckery, tonight at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. I just asked my gunny, and he said this is going to be the best live takeover ever. You think you know more than my gunny? Don't fucking come then.
You guys want a fun fact about John Davis? I'm not anybody famous or anything like that. Like, I'm not like a big deal, but I'm relevant. And I went on their Military Effery's live the other day, and I commented something, and everybody started commenting, "Oh, Matt, like," and John here commented, "Who the F is Matt? I don't know that guy." And I remember the way he said it, I was like, "Oh! Why do you have to say it like that?" I would have been like, Matt. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know who Matt is. But he was like, so like, I don't know him. John here is a sergeant in the Marines. He's still been in. He's probably coming up on, I think probably 8 years then. He's probably been about 6 or 7 years. He deserves his own page. We should do, you know what we should do? Let's do a Pogue Boot F's review. This is Matt Reacts to Military Effery, what the military's actually like. Give a huge shout out to this page. Make sure you guys give them a follow. You can find them on TikTok with this information. If you guys like this video, please make sure you hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And I'll see you soon with the next video of Terminal Boots.
To myself, what a wonderful world.